I get a lot of sun on that side. It's like a noticeable difference. So sometimes I feel weird when I wear sleeveless shirts, but I just get over it pretty quick.
Alright.
Hello.
No making fun of anybody here, but I have to go to work like this. No hat. It's not a part of the
You're
dress
not
code.
allowed to wear a hat?
Nope. So
You guys can't see him, but Jason has a receding hairline.
the booth I was sitting in today to do my computer training has a little window that's up at the top, and for 2 hours in the morning from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, 9 to 11, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, there's the sun beaming down on my head, and I have sunburn right freaking here.
Bruh. That's the whitest part of your head, too, because it's the part your hat doesn't cover. He always wears backwards ball
Randy
caps.
tried to shave me bald, and I told her she can go stick it where the sun don't shine.
Hello and welcome to Casual Gestation. This is Stick It Where the Sun Don't Shine cast.
Telling your woman that she don't run your life because you are a man.
Since 2017.
18 pending.
It's a man's
Fair.
world, but the women run it.
Yeah, there's a whole song about it. But welcome to The Fuck Is This cast.
This episode is titled Assless Chaps. We actually have an episode name for you before the show starts.
That's right, you guys are going to be called Assless Fucking Chaps.
So,
Is this
Dakota.
going to go towards, like, targeted advertising? Like,
Oh,
talking
yeah.
shit about
Oh,
it?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Wonderful.
So, if you don't know what targeted advertising it is, it's basically whenever you download apps and you give them all these permission. Wish is a good example.
Facebook's a better one.
Facebook's a better one, but Wish does it in a different way because Wish will actually market the product to you
Yeah.
instead of being like, here's an advertiser who
Here's,
has that product.
here's my opinion on the differences there. With Wish, it is a purchasing service.
Right. Facebook is not.
Yeah. With Wish, you give them these permissions and they monitor your shit so that they can send you stuff they think you'll like. But they're trying to sell you things. That's all they do is sell shit. And that's what you go to them for, is to buy shit.
Right.
I don't get upset when Wish sends me shit. I do when they do it on Facebook because I don't know where that shit comes from and it's weird.
Sweatshops.
No, like the shit that pops up in my fucking Wish feed. But
I was talking about the items from Wish coming from people who paid $7.25 an hour and for never getting advancement or anything like that.
Yeah.
And all they do is make bullshit.
yeah, yep, whatever bullshit. But Facebook does it too. It's been a huge thing in the public eye lately. Everyone has fucking talked about
Oh,
it.
no, that's died down now.
And stopped. And now we're going to pick it up now that everyone's done beating it.
Yeah.
Tell me
This
why
dead horse
Wish
is
tries
ours.
to target me for drug paraphernalia, like crack amphetamines,
That's
like
crazy.
the pipes, like, and they're
I didn't even know they
and
sold
they
those out.
they'll have a pile of tobacco next to like a crack pipe, and you're just like,
I don't feel like smoking tobacco out of a crack pipe would be enjoyable.
I'm downvoting this.
I don't even like smoking tobacco out of a regular pipe if it's not a nice one.
Right.
And that's just a quality
I had a
difference.
buddy who had a Gandalf pipe that he
Nice
had like
old-
special imported tobacco for, and it was fucking beautiful.
It sounds
It's
awesome.
like Danish tobacco or something.
This sounds
Something I've
Sorry,
never
no,
fucking
no, I
seen
just-
before.
That sounds expensive.
That does sound expensive. But it reminds me of when we put the flavored tobacco in the cigarette.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it smelled perfumey.
You smelled like a Persian guy getting ready to go to the club, and then fucking buy the club.
Yeah.
And then try to have sex with every woman in the club you just bought.
I am Persian
I'm gonna
Prince.
make love to all your faces.
Show me vagine.
Sin Bob's.
Said Bob,
Send Bob's.
where is Nud?
I'm nice guy, really.
I'm nice guy. Really.
Really.
Fuck you, Hans!
But the reason this episode is titled Assless Chaps is because we've decided that we want Phil's Facebook feed to have assless chaps.
The
thrown
second
his
it does,
way.
I will share it onto my Facebook.
Yeah,
There's
need
3
to
phones listening. If one of us gets it, it's a win.
Yeah.
I don't have
We're just
Facebook.
trying to get... And then the other thing we're trying to get fucking brought up is cock socks. Leather cock socks.
Leather cock socks.
So we were sitting on the front porch smoking a cigarette, and we were like, hey, Dakota, I wonder if they have leather cock socks. Like, very, very much pronouncing the word with vigor, really.
Emphasis.
Emphasis, vigor, gusto.
Chutzpah for all you frugal folk.
You're very
the
Gustavo
Dewey to
about it, man. Like,
Yiddish.
Yiddish.
all I can think
Yiddish
of.
be popping off.
You're very Johnny Bravo about it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
About the cock sock. Hey, baby.
Hey,
Cock
baby.
sock.
You got
Cock
a-
sock.
You got a cock sock, baby?
Baby, you ever seen it? Cock sock. I bet Johnny Bravo
Helicopter.
would wear leather assless chaps.
I
God
bet.
damn.
Oh man, I bet that's gonna be fan art now. Johnny Bravo wearing leather assless chaps and
Oh,
a
yeah.
cock sock.
You guys know we get all that fan art.
Arms behind his head, doing this little
Hell yeah.
pose with his pecs.
We get so much fan art.
We're gonna get weird fan art.
Hell yeah.
We're
If
gonna call
anything
it
gets fan art,
fart.
It's gonna be this. Why? Because we carried the joke for a full minute. They kept talking about it. I don't understand. Johnny Bravo, assless chaps and a leather cocksock.
Well, just know
What's
you got to
wrong
the
with them?
weird side of the internet.
Why
We
Johnny
are.
Bravo?
We like to be the weird, but not the overly weird side.
What
of
about
the,
the
internet.
deer from that one episode?
Yeah. There's us weird, then there's like Fred weird. Little
Yeah.
high-pitched
That's
voice.
a different kind of weird. Fred. We're immaturity for adults, and he's immaturity for children.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
He
After
was-
all, Fred never said fucking cocksock in the same sentence.
Mark Zuckerberg is still more of a man-child than Fred.
Give me the zuck. What does that mean?
Have you seen it?
His
His really good
face-
barbecue. That video
Uh,
where he's
No.
like talking
What?
about barbecue, and like the caption underneath the video is saying Mark Zuckerberg is an alien from outer space, I swear. And like they keep on talking, he keeps talking about like the brisket he's barbecuing like over and over and over again. He goes, just throw some hot dogs on there and some pretty good brisket. I wish you guys could have some brisket. 'Cause I'm smoking some brisket right now. Some brisket sounds really good right now. Like, I do love to eat me some
I
brisket.
swear to God, his face doesn't look real.
yeah, it doesn't.
Like,
Well, neither does fucking what's his name, the Twitter CEO.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's like they
The
don't
meek
look
shall
fucking
inherit
real.
the earth.
The last person who ran a social network that looked like a real person was Moot, the guy who made 4chan.
Even Tom was kind of like eccentric in his own way.
Yeah. Well,
MySpace.
he looked like a generic, just person online.
He looked like the first generation.
Yeah.
And he had that same picture the whole damn time where he's just like, hey.
Yeah. It was odd. It was fucking odd.
And he just
It is-
disappeared
it's
off
really
the
weird.
face of the
I
earth.
wonder what happened to the guy that made Napster.
I don't know. Probably in jail.
Okay, I
Well,
was about to
beyond
say
that, Does
Napster
he have robot face?
even had a
Maybe.
Futurama joke about like where they like were kidnapping like the heads and they were copying bodies and stuff instead of music.
Yeah, I remember that. It was the Lucy Liu episode.
It's called Kidnapster.
Yeah,
Kid Napster.
it was the Lucy Liu episode.
You guys ever been on the dark web? That's
Man, I
real
haven't
on
heard
there.
Napster in years.
It's crazy on there sometimes.
It's crazy on there. Don't.
Not the worst thing I ever saw by fucking far, but one of the like saddest things that I ever saw was a cat get its eye stomped through by a stiletto shoe.
That's terrible.
It
Who
was
the
awful.
fuck did?
I'd tell you what's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on the regular web. There's this website where people sell milk, and it's these girls, and they gargle it and then spit it back out, and you buy it, and it's really expensive. That's real.
And I thought I got. Oh,
It's
no.
fucking weird.
I thought I
They-
seen some
and
weird
there's
stuff when
videos.
people would buy panties to sniff them, but pre-gargled milk.
Right, I am more ready to accept weird dudes smelling strangers' fucking panties, paying good money for it,
Yeah,
than I am willing to believe that people buy pre-gargled milk. And
completely.
when you buy it, you get like a video of the girl gargling the milk and shit. It is fucking crazy. Seriously.
It sounds
they
like I
gargle
found
it.
you a Christmas present.
Don't.
It's better than chick that
If you
eats.
get me milk, I don't even care if it's a gallon
It's
of
better than
milk
chicks
that's
that eats
clearly
Fruit
from the
Loops
store.
out of her
I'm
butthole.
not touching it. Huh? Yeah.
She uses speculum on her asshole and then just
Yeah.
pours milk in there
Fruit
and then
Loops and
eats
milk.
Fruit Loops.
That shit was
Like-
not okay. I don't care how
But I've seen
comfortable
people
you are
sell
with your
some
body.
weird shit on the internet, man.
Speaking of how comfortable you are with your body, the fat movement, like fat acceptance movement, needs to die, and that's coming from a fat person.
This whole dad bod craze, I don't know how many chicks I've come across that are Amanda's friends just like, oh my god, dad bod's where it's at.
I'll be
You
honest,
should not-
as someone with dad bod, I am riding that wave. I'm just like, yeah.
I have dad bod,
But
and
the-
I'm not like, hey, let's do this. I'm like, hey, no, this is still
Yeah,
fucked
but
up.
Well, I'm not.
But I mean, if it ends up with like heart palpitations and stuff like that, I mean, like
Yeah.
I'm kind of losing a little bit of my shape right now. Like I'm getting a beer gut a little bit. I put on about 15 pounds in the past 2 months. I'm still a little dude, but I mean, still, I'm gonna end up looking like Amanda's dad, looking like I'm pregnant with a beer baby. Like
that was just signature Glenn, though.
Yes, I'm gonna be Glenn. I swear.
This episode's shout out to Mr. Glenn. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, mi amigo. I never met you, but from what everybody account I've ever heard, you're the coolest dude.
He's cool as shit.
Drinking a natty in a bar in heaven, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna rip on him for drinking a natty because he's a cool guy.
He is. That's just what he
likes. He may have gotten onto us all as kids. I'm not sure about like you, but like I mean, I used to consider myself a kid when I first moved in with Amanda, and like he dadded the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I know he dadded the hell out of you,
and
like he was a dad to anybody that walked in through his door. But he was phenomenal. But he was the embodiment of dad bod, but he was a healthy dad bod. It was just beer, man.
Yeah, just beer.
But I mean, like, just sitting there, just be like, I'm just gonna get fat so chicks will think I'm hot. Like,
yeah,
that's the idea.
Weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of fat acceptance, it's one of those where it's like the movement itself, the idea, like, if people are comfortable being fat, that's fine, and it's okay to be comfortable with your own body. I don't think that should die. Everything that it has led to, though, some of the weird, like, skinny people shaming and, like, no weight is okay, and some of the viciousness people go after each other with about weight on both sides of the fucking coin, like, just
what are you,
anorexic? Shit, dude.
I just have a high metabolism. Seriously?
I don't know. There's a lot of movements
I've been through that.
Really outlasted their usefulness recently.
Yeah, completely agree.
Anybody that body shames is a piece of shit anyway, but at the same time, anybody that promotes unhealthiness, whether it be you too skinny or you too
is a piece
thick,
of shit at the same time.
time.
No, I completely agree with you.
You always have to have a clever medium. You always have to have a gray area. If you sit there and lean on one side of the scale too much, it's checks and balances, man. Like every action has an equal and opposite fucking force, man. Yeah. Like,
don't you
stay woke.
Stay woke.
Stay woke. All right, we're gonna call this episode short tonight.
Yeah,
we're covering a lot of fucking content.
Yeah,
quote unquote. And we had a fucking guest to fucking top it off. High five for that, Jason.
Fucking A.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe be on more. Be cool.
Fuck yeah, we'll have Jason on again if you guys like him. If not, then we'll never talk to him again.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You guys dictate what our relationship with Jason is. Let us know. Is he a pass or is he a fail? Dakota, is he a pass or a fail?
I'd say a pass.
I would say a pass.
Unfortunately, it's not up to us.
If I had to rate myself, I'd go on a lot of tangents.
All right, this has been covered by
BIPCOT no-gov license.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, do you know what a BIPCOT no-gov license is?
Sounds fancy.
It is. Dakota, why don't you explain to him what it does?
Well, Jason, basically a BIPCOT no-gov license means anybody but the government entities, and government associates can use our content for whatever they'd like. All we ask is that if they're going to be gaining fucking funds and shit, you know, monetizing our content, that they contact us first. And we actually have a special interest in artists, so that anyone who wants to draw any of the shit, except that weird Johnny Bravo thing from tonight, you know, totally hit us up and let us know.
Please draw that.
Don't hit me up and
please
let me know.
Please just forget we talked about that.
Hit up Philip and let him know if you want to draw that, and he will give you permission.
But that's what that means. The government
Why
can't
do
use
I have
our
a
content.
bad feeling that's going to happen?
I hope it does.
If anything
I
does,
secretly do too.
Also, if there's a way to leave us feedback, let us know, because we have no fucking clue!
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
It's free real estate.